Welcome to another edition of the Business Plain and Simple podcast presented by ReGroup Advisors. I'm your host, Tiffany Stone, and it's our goal with this and all of our podcasts to guide prospective and current business owners on their journey to prosperity. We will show you what to do and what not to do in this ever-changing environment. I'm thrilled to be joined today by Vicki Robb, National and International Programs Director at Life for Relief and Development. Welcome, Vicki. Now, can you tell me a little bit about Life for Relief and Development and how long you've been working with ReGroup Advisors?
Sure. Thanks for inviting me today. I've been working for Life for Relief and Development since 1996. Life for Relief and Development is an international humanitarian aid organization based in Southfield, Michigan. We have programs and projects in 31 countries right now. We've expanded our efforts dramatically in the past few years, opening offices in 4 countries just in the past year. We actually do a lot of work in the health sector, education, water and sanitation, orphan sponsorship, community development, these type of programs.
Wonderful. I love to be able to chat with you. I have never got a chance to talk to somebody who does such great humanitarian work. And this is wonderful to be able to help people, like you said, in 31 different countries, to be able to provide assistance and be there for them. Now, I also heard that you guys have a sophisticated internal control compliance program that you need to report to the United Nations each year. Can you tell me how you and the ReGroup Advisors develop that program and be able to have all of that and be able to talk to the United Nations?
Well, we are registered with ECOSOC, the Economic and Social Division of the United Nations. We have been since 1999, and they require a quadrennial report to be given, which we always submit on time. We also are with Interaction, which is the largest umbrella of US-based NGOs, and they have it's an every 2-year report that we provide. They provide a template to us, and it's quite an extensive template on our financial integrity, our board of directors, heavily on the board, heavily on programs, and how we are working in the field offices, overseas, etc. It's very comprehensive, it's extremely lengthy, and ReGroup Advisors helps us with that every time that we have to work on it. They're very, very helpful.
And talking about that, what specifics does ReGroup bring to you to be able to help develop this and be able to make sure that you give the correct information to the United Nations?
Well, ReGroup Advisors helps us with our compliance program and our internal controls on a routine basis. I mean, we've been working with them since 2009, and we've had a very strong relationship with Mike Kazubski and his team. They're constantly involved in our work. They meet with us routinely. They do training for our staff, etc. So they're involved regularly. So they know exactly the heartbeat of the organization, and they're able to help us.
That's wonderful. I love what you use, the heartbeat of the organization. And that's so wonderful. And talking about that, you guys have also developed an employee program that you implemented impacting the organization. What is exactly that all about?
Well, actually, Mike Kazubski has helped us to write the policies and procedures for our office for all departments. He's helped us to, really, really drill down on everything that we need to do to keep in compliance with the government, with, the trends for NGOs, etc. So we've had a really very strong relationship with him, and it's helped us really to succeed and move forward quickly with the work that we're doing.
Awesome. It's good to hear that Mike is helping you guys out very much so. And you also participate in a peer-to-peer group. Do you find that useful?
Yes, we find it very useful. We talk about so many different things in the group about, working remotely from home, how to manage your employees and staff when you're working remotely. How to do remote interviews, how successful they can be or not be. we have a lot of topics of discussion. Also like health insurance increases and that, which are coming up this year. We've had a lot of discussion with the different businesses that are involved in the group.
Wonderful. Well, Vicki, it's so great to hear you do all of this. And we're kind of having a peer-to-peer group right now. I get to learn all about your great humanitarian work. And, if we had some viewers, some listeners that really wanted to partake in that, where's somewhere they could go to find out some more information about the projects that you are currently a part of?
They can go to our website at www.lifeusa.org to review everything that we're doing. Our website is full of all the different projects that we're doing throughout the world. One other thing I wanted to mention, just recently, we've been nominated as the third of the top 9 NGOs in the US for 2022. So we're so pleased with that. That just happened in August.
Awesome. Vicki, this is so great over here. I love that. I got little goosebumps just listening about all the great work that you've been doing. And it's good to hear, that Mike and everybody at the ReGroup Advisors have really helped you guys along, because together with you both, you guys are doing some great things for this country, for the world, for everybody that's involved. So, thank you so much again for joining us today and providing some great information, Vicki. We really, truly appreciate that.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Wonderful. Thank you once again. And that's going to do it for another edition of the Business Plain and Simple podcast presented by the ReGroup Advisors. Thanks for listening, and make sure to follow our podcast wherever you get your podcasts so you don't miss future episodes. You're going to be notified as soon as they are released. And if you guys want to catch up on past episodes, well, you're going to be able to do that. You can see all of our podcasts. You can see the ones that we've already had in that feed as well. Now, and if you guys are interested in a business advising service offered by the ReGroup Advisors, you can email them at info@regroupadvisors.com or check out regroupadvisors.com.